I thought today we'd pull out the Glockenspiel. The Glockenspiel. Because I just want to be mellow. Mellow yellow. Turn it up a little bit. Ah. Hey, Moon. CJ. By the way, you'll see the avatar. That's Moon's creation. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. How's it going? Ah. Brewskis. Brewskis. Ice cold brewskis. You know, here's what I did. I cracked open a 6-banger and I left it out on the counter so it got all warm. Now I got to chill it down. Snakey is here. Mr. Pliskin. Snake. How are you? Shinobi Juan Kenobi is here. Hi. And Ray Pacheco. IY fan. Poon-yeti. Indeed, a little Poon-yeti. I thought I'd come here tonight because, you know, I was going to forget how to run the fucking studio because, wow, it's been a while. Why not? Missed you, Hammy. Where you been? Hey, I've been, hiding, I guess. Moon's fine. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Moon. Yeah. AC, yeah, I just been kind of slacking, to be honest. And our buddy Hammerhand didn't do a Sunday sermon tonight. So I thought maybe I'd just jump in, do something quick just for fun. And my headphones are falling apart here. You'd think a $400 pair of headphones wouldn't be breaking, but they are. So let me play. Hold on. Hamster been becoming a rocket scientist. Yeah. Looking at all this kind of stuff going on, you know, the submarine disaster, the submersible, Indiana Jones, and the fuck's it called? The Dial of Destiny. It's kind of a silly name, really, but okay. I've been reading the reviews, and well, let's just say it's probably a good popcorn movie, but probably wouldn't be up there with the top 3. I like all 3 of the first 3, right? The second one was maybe not as good as the other 2, but it was still fun, right? It's Indiana Jones. I mean, how can you go wrong? So I even thought Crystal Skull wasn't that bad. I mean, it was different. It wasn't up to the standards of the previous 3, but it was still fun, right? Some fun to look at. So I'm sure the new movie is probably fun, but it's not really it's not really doing a lot of bank at the box office. I understand it cost them $300 million to make this movie. And I heard It's a Gundam say it brought in $60 million over the weekend. So little tough. Shinobi Juan says, next film, Indiana Jones, the smartphone. Well, maybe the next one he'll be a transmission. You never know. I mean, we gotta get with the kids, you know. Name 10 books, radio voice guy. Yeah. Hi, hey. Craig Furness is here. Magical Tringus. Oh, yeah. Didn't Kathleen Kennedy get fired over the dial? I don't know. I was listening to, again, It's a Gundam and some other people. And it's like she must have some dirt on someone because, you know, after this much failure, one can only imagine somebody be out looking for a different job, but apparently not. She must have some dirt on someone. Results Oriented is here. Hello. R.O. is in the building. And Grinchy is here, too. Yeah, I don't have torpedoes tonight, Grinch. I just got my regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. They were out of torpedoes down at the Quick Trip. So it's probably good because I'd probably drink way too many of them. All right. Now, let's get to the topic. Maybe we'll talk about the submarine as well. But for now, let's go and talk about Pearly, shall we? Now, you might be able to see the headline here, the banner, so to speak. The New York Post, which is the nation's oldest newspaper, in case you didn't know that, the United States' oldest newspaper, has a story on just Pearly things in lifestyle. Yes. And what is the headline? Anti-feminist in scary quotes. YouTuber Hannah Pearl Davis, who doesn't think women should vote, called the female Andrew Tate in scare quotes. All right. Story from last night by Frank Chung from apparently news.com.au. So the Australians are all over this Pearly thing. Right. Not the New Zealanders, the Aussies. Ner. Ner. All right. So what does Pearl have here on her whiteboard? That almost looks like a phallic symbol. Oh my God. Look at it. Even got two balls here. Just Pearly things. What are you doing, Hannah? What kind of stuff are you drawing on this whiteboard, you evil woman, you? Undead Chronic caught a Hammerhand stream today, but missed the Hammerhand stream. Undead Chronic is in the building. There he is. There's the dude who he's done a bunch of stuff here lately that's really been fun. So thank you, Undead, for showing up. Okay. You must be down in Miami, eh? Yes, Hammerhead sharks and freaking laser beams. That's all I want. Sharks and freaking laser beams. No. Okay, so here we got the phallic symbol with Pearly things drawn a dick on the whiteboard here. Kind of reminds me of Terrence Bob. Look at all the phalluses in there. Anyway, so she's now the female Andrew Tate because obviously she hates women and she's white and she's a Nazi. So clearly there's something to that. Mm-hmm. Hannah Pearl Davis has gone viral for her stance on women shouldn't vote. Well, let's just jump into the story and see what it really says. Originally published by thenews.com.au. Down Under. An anti-feminist YouTuber. Nay, see, that's an interesting phrase there. Anti-feminist is not anti-women's rights. But they're going to tell you it's the same damn thing. Because after all, isn't feminism... No, it's not the same thing. But they're going to tell you that because it sounds good. Why are you against women having rights? I'm not. Not at all. I disagree with Pearly about not wanting women to vote. I think it's ridiculous. But aren't you a misogynist hamster? Yes. Those damn women's. Send them back to the kitchen. See? Anyway, let's go on. An anti-feminist YouTuber who believes women shouldn't have the right to vote and divorce should be illegal has been dubbed the female Andrew Tate. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Obviously, Andrew Tate is Hitler. We all know that, right? Hannah Pearl Davis, 26, who goes by Pearl. Not really. Pearly Things is her show, but okay. Now get this now. These numbers are amazing. Has amassed more than 1.5 million followers on YouTube. 1.5 million. That's a fair chunk now, isn't it? Yeah. With clips of her inflammatory remarks, often going viral on Twitter and TikTok. Her popularity online increased following the... How does that even make any fucking sense? How are they tying Pearly Things to freaking Andrew Tate? I don't understand it. I don't get it. But let's go into Tate for a moment. Tate is 36, who became one of the world's most famous influencers for sharing his controversial views online. Had been a guest on Just Pearly Things on her channel shortly before he was taken into custody. Obviously, there's got to be a connection, isn't there? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure thing, AU, or news.com AU. Since then, her YouTube following has increased from 960,000 to 1.54 million. Holy shit. Good God. I remember when she was just a little baby. She only had couple 100,000. Oh my God. according to Social Blade. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, there's the Nazi. Yeah, there you go. Davis also had 930,000 followers on TikTok prior to being banned. Oh my God, no. She was banned from TikTok. I mean, come on now. Really? In August of last year for telling the truth about feminism. Mm-hmm. See, because she's telling the truth because she hates women. Because she's against feminism. She's against women's rights. No. Two different things, not the same. Understand that. Hmm? Quote, why do all of these big companies censor one side, but they don't censor the other? She said in a video at the time. Well, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Mm. 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 Quote, men have issues. I'm not saying they don't. Men have issues. I'm not saying they don't. Okay. But it's not a fair conversation if only one side gets to speak. We've heard about men's issues the last. Are we? I don't know. This sounded like a weird sentence here, but okay. We've heard about men's issues the last 20 years, but women don't listen to men. Feminists don't want to have the conversation because it makes them look bad. Anything that puts women in a bad light is taken down. It's censored. Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, she's not wrong. She is not wrong. Davis, originally from Chicago, Illinois, where she grew up with 9 siblings and her parents, software entrepreneurs Dan and Jennifer Davis, according to Insider, whatever that is. Ironically, it says here, her mother was once on the board of directors for the UN Women USA, charity that supports the gender equality programs of the United Nations. Well, that might actually explain a lot. Just saying. She now lives in London, where she gained some initial success filming street interviews, and now hosts a YouTube talk show called The Well, it's just Pearly Things, the channel, as well as creating viral video content such as tongue-in-cheek whiteboard presentations complete with phallic symbols. She's taking a page out of Terrence Popp's book. There you go. You can see it, right? Come on now. We all know there's balls dangling there and everything. Come on. She joined She joined YouTube in 2020, but her popularity took off in May of 2022 when her increasingly edgy content saw her subscriber count skyrocket from 25,000 to more than 500,000 in 6 months. Yeah, I'd say she kind of blew up, eh? In total, her YouTube videos have generated more than 781 million views. In other words, she's hauled in about $1 million just from views on YouTube. Damn. While on Twitter, videos with the hashtag #JustPearlyThings have been viewed more than 300 million times. She told Insider earlier this year she was influenced by watching videos of popular right-wing figures like Ben Shapiro and economist Thomas Sowell during college. So let's listen to the video.
All right, why women shouldn't vote? Yes, okay. A lot of people.
Damn, that's loud.
Because I don't think women should vote. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for this opinion. If anything, this is probably my most extreme opinion. And I would like to tell you how I came to this conclusion.
I mean,
what happened was
look a little bit frumpy there in that outfit. A little frumpy. Yes, it's a glockenspiel. Name 10 books. Edgy, more copy and paste. Mr. E, I don't get it. She's not pretty. No, she's not. Johnny Midnight. Hello, he's in the building. MGTOW Outlaw. Oh, my God. Davina Duckworth is here. Undead Chronic. How she came to this conclusion. She stole the idea from MGTOW. Bingo. Nothing she says is original. It's all regurgitated. It's the same nonsense.
Wanted to know why men were so angry about women. Why are there all these complaints about women? And when I started researching the stuff, it was pretty easy to figure out why. 90% of women have been on birth control. 1 out of 3 women has had an abortion. 1 out of 3 women has an STD.
Did they actually bleep out abortion? Come on now, really?
Percent of women have been on birth control. 1 out of 3 women has had an abortion.
They
1
did.
out of 3 women has an STD. The average body count is over.
They edited out abortion. Oh my God.
5, so your average wife has slept with over 5 people.
Oh, come on, Pearl. You know that that's not true. Come on. Why do you hate women?
95% of women are not virgins on their wedding days. So I understand the complaint. Now I understand, the quality of women. But I kept thinking, why? So this is the average American chick. Why is it like this? And my second question was, why are men complaining about marriage? So these are men.
Because of the laws? Because of the laws? With respect to divorce, maybe?
Some smiley face. They're saying don't ever get married. And I'm thinking, why? So then my next question was, why don't men want to get married? What I found out is that the courts, the legal system, all of society is catering towards women.
No shit. Well, that's original. Thank you, Pearly. Easter Sunday is here as well. And Garrett Grant is in the building. Johnny Midnight, bagay. I got a bagay. Jesus.
Okay. All of society is basically pandering and simping for women. For example, in the UK, if you accuse your guy of you get a free lawyer. Another example is free government handouts for women and single mothers. So we essentially have a system that is paying women to be single mothers. So
again, I can't disagree. I mean, it's not original, but it is a fact.
So when I would look at why are women so bad, it's like, okay, if you pay women to be terrible, then you're probably going to have more terrible women. I mean, it's just common sense. If you get paid to be a single mother, why wouldn't you break up your family? Well, I mean, morals, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's an incentive to do something, people are going to do it. It's the way people work. We go with incentives. So we incentivize somebody to come and, I don't know, buy asparagus. It's $1 off a pound. Might do that, right? Everyone knows this. So why is it a big surprise? Because it isn't a surprise to anyone in the government who thinks maybe they're subsidizing single motherhood. Then they get more of it. Oh my God.
Other things. So what I figured out when I started talking to some of these politicians, right? So we're going to do this. The guy is a politician. He's got a bow tie. Yeah, that's a bow tie.
I mean, obviously, because women are not in positions of power. You couldn't put a politician on there with a dress, Pearl. You know that.
Now, the issue is that the politicians, the only way they can get elected, the women vote for them. So the reason we can't see a change in these laws, where men...
You see, except in the case of Donald Trump, you see, women also voted for him in 2016, but it wasn't that. It was Russians. It was Russia,
Can't get access to their children, where single mothers are being paid to be single mothers. All of these horrible policies is because the politicians can't change them because they won't be reelected. And then I started researching it further. And I started to think, does every person deserve the right to vote?
Just like we were talking about earlier on Brandon Trueblood's stream. People who are dependent on the government to eat, to pay rent, etc., shouldn't be allowed to vote. Bottom line, government employees should not be allowed to vote. Oh my God, you're radical. You're a Nazi. Sure, they have no skin in the game. The people who are dependent on government for their welfare are incentivized to vote for more of it, aren't they? Government employees are incentivized to vote for more government, aren't they?
Should every person deserve the right to vote? And what I found out is that men are fined $300,000 if they don't enroll in selective service, where women have no skin in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I read the comments. Same old nonsense. Well, there hasn't been a draft since 1972. Why are you such a pussy? And they don't even realize they're supporting our argument. Yeah, there hasn't been a draft, so why, ladies, don't you want to sign up for it? Why you not? Why are you worried about it? We haven't had one for 50 years. They don't even get that. It's unbelievable.
And in the U.S., anyways, we're voting for a commander-in-chief. So is it really fair that if I vote for a president because of my feelings, he's so mean, I'm not going to name presidents, and instead I vote for somebody that's basically senile? I
will. Trump.
And we go to war. Is it fair that the men have to pay for that bad decision? Because essentially we have a society where men are just paying for women's bad decisions.
Yes. Legally enforceable.
Men pay the majority of the taxes. So who's paying for these women to be single mothers? Men pay the majority of alimony and child support payments. So again, the men are paying for the women to leave.
Yeah, it's a legal contract. If she decides she's not happy, she walks away with the children, half the shit, alimony, and child support. Isn't that nice?
Men build most of the inventions that allowed women to go to work. So
see here, but Pearly, don't you understand? Women back in the day weren't allowed to invent things. Oh my God. Don't you know about the oppression of women?
The Roomba, the vacuum cleaner, the washing cleaner, men invented it so women could leave their home and leave little Timmy at home.
But you see, Pearly, before men invented all these machines for the Industrial Revolution, those women, they had to stay at home. Don't you know? Oh my God, they were oppressed. Yeah, just like men were. They didn't have the right to vote, neither did men.
And now we see the byproduct of this, where we have a more free society. But guys, our mental health is crazy out here. Everybody's, got depression, anxiety, all this stuff because women are raising the children by themselves. And single father homes have better outcomes than single mother homes, but the best outcomes is the parents together.
Yeah. Wonder how many people in prison only had a single mother in their house. Just curious.
And because our whole society is pandering to women voting and getting money from women, because women make 80% of consumer buying decisions. So we live in a society that's just constantly telling us what we want to hear all of the time. And we've basically been brainwashed.
Except if you're a man. Then you're told you're evil, you're a Nazi, you're white, you're black, you have a penis. Well, then again, these days, you never know. Could be. Yes, getting all crazy. Adele Kozovic, hello. Gaia, chaos for you. I heard Pearl, how she enjoys the television programming in England. I've heard that too.
For the last 100 years, to think that women can really be equal to men. But the truth of the matter is that men run society. They run all of the industries that make society run. The only reason that women out-earn men is because we can monetize beauty, and men have subsidized industries. So men pay their taxes, and the government takes their taxes to make companies have quotas for women where they're not as productive as men.
Well, I don't know about that, but there certainly are affirmative action quotas, and it's going to get worse. Of course, now in college, well, they're going to have to find a way around that old Supreme Court. I'm sure they're working hard on it right now.
Okay. Now we have a whole system where women have been told what we want to hear our whole lives.
I mean, after all, in college, if we really wanted equality, right, we would be denying women the opportunity to go to college because they outnumber men. Is anyone talking about no? That's because, well, women are just more clever than men, aren't they?
And
remember, fembots say, I don't need no man. Yeah, but you need the government, don't you? Don't you?
The people that suffer are the children. Now, I'm a reasonable gal. I could maybe get behind net taxpayers or something, but only if we get rid of all these subsidies for women. Because I'm really tired of women being paid to leave their husbands. I'm really tired of women divorcing their husband, taking half his and accusing him of a on the way out. I'm tired of this. And I'm sorry, but the more power us as women have had, the more we have used it to basically legally
fuck things up.
Men.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think women should vote. That's my opinion. I could also maybe get behind a net taxpayer. And I think if we're going to vote, then equally enroll in the military and do all of the dangerous jobs in society. Go be a plumber. Go be an electrician. Go do all of the hard jobs. And if you don't want to do that, maybe you should just quit whining. So that's my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Yeah, because you see, women only want the nice jobs, the air-conditioned jobs where they can't break their fingernails. But hamster, the other day I saw a woman out driving a truck. Okay. Now, there are exceptions, aren't there? There are some men that do female-type work too, right? But the general trend is just that. Men do all the dirty shit, and women don't. Sorry, you don't like it? Tough noogies. Because that's the way it is. And in my opinion, it's gone too far. We should have started nipping this crap in the bud maybe 40, 50 years ago. Okay, here's your equal rights, but you don't get all this free shit. Okay, you want to go out on your own, you want to do your thing, fine, go. But there's no backup. If you make a poor decision when you go to college, you took medieval basket weaving, that's your fucking problem. That's not society's problem. That's your problem. But alas, nobody said that at the time. While she denies exaggerating her opinions for clicks, right, sure. You're bringing in $100,000 a year or whatever. Yeah, you're going to get what you get. A lot of people think I'm insane because I don't think women should vote, she says in a Twitter video. That was that one. Viewed 860,000 times. Oh, 397,000. Whatever. If anything, this is probably my most extreme opinion. She went on to explain that she came to this conclusion because she wanted to know why men were so angry about women. Well, it depends. Really. I don't think men are angry at women, but they're certainly angry about marriage and all the bullshit and all that stuff. A lot of guys just want to get married, have kids, get the picket fence and the dog, and on the weekends go with the jet skis. A lot of men would be perfectly happy. No, we can't have that. Why? Marxism. It's the easy answer. And she said, well, basically, they just go over what she says. In another video this week, viewed 2.6 million times, Davis suggested outside of reproduction, society would function fine without women. Oh, my God. That's not clickbait or anything, is it? If women stopped working tomorrow, I think we'd have an increase in efficiency, not a decrease.
We got this couple, man, woman, right? What does society, what do we need for society to work? We need a house. We might need the internet, right? I mean, we don't need it, but it's nice. We all, we need a car. That's how you fund your lifestyle. Hypothetically, living I know I can't draw. So just, bear with me. Okay. We need... Looks like a dog with wheels. Electricity. We need plumbing. And what % of women do these jobs? I can't really think of one job where women dominated and that we need. What up, guys? Welcome. But I mean, they're great government employees, aren't they? Aren't they? To the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. I wonder if there's any coincidence. Yeah? Today, I am going to be giving a special whiteboard presentation called Ladies, you are not as special as you think. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at her misogyny. Shark dentures. Think of all the empty HR departments. The horror. Exactly. Yeah. A lot of this probably came up during the thing that happened a couple of years ago. Is there were a lot of these people in certain positions that
didn't make any difference. Everything still ran the same. Noctis says, women always think we need things we don't have. I know. I mean, you occasionally see like pictures on the internet, right? Oh, this is how a guy's place looks. He's got a bed. He's got a chair. He's got a TV. He's got a video game. He's got a guitar. What more do you need? You know, women are like, oh my God, look at this loser. Yeah. No. Women just like to have a bunch of shit. They buy this big house, right? Or their husband does. And they got to fill it up with shit because that's the way that works.
Wait. Actually, a better name for this would be, ladies, you're not as important as you think.
Why can't people use pronunciation? It's not important. Important. It's not that hard. And she lives in England.
Yes. Now, I get a lot of hate I got a lot of hate this week for a tweet that I said that said, men make society run and women don't. Our jobs, all the women could stop working tomorrow. So what do I mean by that? What if we have a society, right?
Okay, well, I think we get the picture, right? Of course she's clickbaity. Come on now. Punna. Johnny Midnight says, important bugai. Big Ty Outlaw, hamster needs beer. Oh, I got one right here, Outlaw. Delicious. Colton's man. Maybe I've had too many beers. Coltibus Maximus, you need a motorcycle hamster. Yeah, well, maybe. Shiite poster. What's happening, Majinja? We're just hanging out. I almost forgot how to run StreamYard, so I figured I'd do a quick one, just so you know. I'm in the groove, baby. In the groove. Big Talk Cowboy. Pearly is from Chicago. Yeah. Very wealthy family from Chicago, by the way. Grew up with no wants, no nothing. Gaia says, not Bud Light. No, it's not Bud Light. As a matter of fact, though, I did go to, where the hell was I? Yes, it was Quick Trip down the street. And I was going to get some beer earlier. And there was plenty of Budweiser, plenty of Bud Light. There was no Youngling, no Yingling. Yinglings were all gone. There's no Guinness. There's plenty of Bud Light. I don't know if that's saying anything, but we be in St. Louis, the home of Budweiser. Just saying.
We got a guy here. What do we, maybe I'll make it orange. So
okay. Yeah.
Another guy here. All right, we got this couple, man, woman, right? What?
I mean, she, I don't know much about Pearly. She got a baby bump going on there? Is that what's going on?
What do we, maybe I'll make it orange so it's a little darker. Another guy here. All right, we got
I
this
would have
couple,
to say there is a chance that Pearly Things has got herself a bun in the oven.
Women could stop working tomorrow. So
now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the material flows around her frame.
What do I mean by that? What if we have a society, right? So we got a guy here.
Yes.
What do we, maybe.
Oh, I'm going to start a rumor now. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just wondering about how the frock is falling. It's man.
Darker. Another guy here. All right, we got this couple, man, woman, right?
Oh my God.
What does society, what do we need for society to work? We need a house.
Everybody's having a baby, so it's my turn. Oh my
God. We might need the internet, right? I mean, we don't need it, but we all,
maybe she got married.
We need
Who
a
knows?
car, hypothetically. If you live in I know I can't draw.
Yes, you
so
can.
just bear with me.
Yeah.
We need electricity. We need plumbing.
We need beer. Let's be honest. We need alcohol. Eric Zombro is here. Hey, EZ. How's it going? Shark dentures. I've seen a few Pearlies. Yeah, I mean, but I think the problem that I have, maybe Undead Chronic, Hammerhand, other guys, she doesn't say anything that's new, right? It's all regurgitated stuff we've been saying in the sphere for a very, very, very long time. So she's just a chick, trad woman or whatever, comes out and starts saying the same thing. And she's getting a lot of attention. Well, I mean, that's good in a way because people might hear some of these things, but I don't think so. I think it's too far gone. I don't think we're getting back. I think it's over.
And what percent of women do these jobs? So it's roughly 90+% of men are building the houses. They're building the cars.
Now, I know this is maybe my ODT or whatever, but what's that thing flapping in the background?
Doing the electricity. They're doing the plumbing.
Oh, but hamster, ODT is on-die termination. You're mixing up your job with your YouTube. Okay, sorry. My ODD.
I can't really think of one job where women dominate in that we need. Now,
how about childcare, teaching? You know, that could use some reform, but a lot of women are teachers. A lot of women are doctors, nurses. Doctors are good. Nurses are good. Yeah, but the HR department, nah.
This is what they'll tell me, right? Because I got some haters. Shocking. They'll say, well, women work at the DMV. Women are teachers and healthcare. Now, here's the problem. All of these jobs men could easily learn. On top of that, healthcare is still roughly 50-50. And men still lead the way in healthcare when it comes to the most competitive and hardest jobs like brain surgery, research development, even inventions, 80% men. So my question is, if, let's just say the green guy is the guy. If the men are making the society run, why are women starting to out-earn men? Because that's a new feminist talking point that I hear. Oh, well, the women are coming up. Now, we're starting to out-earn men. Now, I'm going to give you 2 reasons that women are out-earning men. We can monetize, and I'm going to give you an example.
Mr. Hemi Foreskin is here. OCD. Thank you. I knew it was something like that.
This at the highest levels. Who offers more value to society? Kim Kardashian or Elon Musk? Kylie Jenner or Elon Musk? Or Kylie Jenner, Bill Gates? These are 2 female billionaires and 2 male billionaires. The male billionaire is trying to put life on Mars, electric cars, software companies, where the female billionaires are monetizing beauty.
Or they just divorce someone who was a billionaire. Melinda Gates, the chick that was married to Jeff Bezos.
So that's one way that that women out-earn men. And we can even see this in corporate America. Yeah. Like women, I worked in sales. As a woman, you have an inherent advantage in sales because you're a woman. You're pretty to look at.
Because you got titties.
To talk to you easier than a man. Right. And the men know this. So, typically when women do get ahead, it's in places where you can monetize your beauty. Now, the second reason, subsidizing.
Like OF? Anyone? There
are a bunch of government jobs and grants that reward corporate America for hiring women. So,
yep. And it's now the law in California where half of your board has to be female. Just saying.
We take tax-paying the men's and we give it to the women.
I mean, if I had to give any tips here, and I probably shouldn't give tips because, I'm clearing my throat here. Hold on. Her presentation is very, very choppy. She's not very smooth. She's not smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Original Australian. We sit back and learn, and they genuinely wonder why they can't find. I know. We learn from other men's mistakes if we're smart and wise. And gee, I wonder why.
Because they tax the men, take the money from the men, and create grants and programs to reward corporate America for hiring women. But does that mean the women are offering equally as much value?
I don't know. I guess it's up to the business. Leonard DiCaprio over here has got a new 21-year-old girlfriend. You see that?
No. So the crazy thing is that women are getting these high-paying jobs that men are really paying for. And guys, you're going to ask me the data numbers, but let's just look in real life. What happened
in real life?
Elon Musk said, okay, we got to make money. We're losing money. Right. Look at the before and after picture. They got rid of all the women. All the women were gone.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay. I understand that Elon Musk cut some dead weight. I don't know if they were all chicks, but they got rid of a bunch of weirdos.
There's just a couple left. Now, this is not to say that women have no place in society.
Oh.
But as a whole,
should they be in the kitchen? Oh my God. Have some babies, get in the kitchen, make me a sandwich.
We all think we're more important than we are.
Oh.
You know, there's always been exceptions in history for, you know, high IQ women making advancements in society, but it's the exception, it's not the rule. And unfortunately, I'm also really tired of us acting like teachers.
She even has a pointer. Oh, man. She's a professional, guy. Look at her. She's got a pointer and everything. Oh my God. McTowell says Pearly looks like a 1990s kindergarten teacher. Yeah. Yeah, that her dress there is a little bit interesting. Firo Ravage. Careful, hamster. You can't say that. What did I say? I'm sorry. Oh no. What did I do? Oh my God. No, I don't want to watch this on fucking Twitter. Thank you. All righty.
Are like a godsend. One, all of these, you know, the crazy thing is
What
industries
is the
that
thing?
women run are the industries we complain about. So healthcare is mostly women. We're always complaining about how healthcare is not there to help you. Same with teachers, okay? Colleges. The institutions run by women, we all complain about. So one, the teachers are these single feminist women that don't have kids of their own. So
well, that's yes. She's right. I mean, you see the TikTok videos. You see these radical, brain dead, Nazi looking people with their fucking colored hair and their nose rings and their tattoos. We're just going to teach your children, and you can't do a damn thing about it because they have to know about these things. They've got to know about guys fucking each other. Oh my God, no, they don't. Not until sex ed in about 7th grade. So
they just try to indoctrinate yours.
But go ahead.
Healthcare. Everybody complains about how healthcare gives you drugs and it doesn't fix the problem. So
yes. Well, there's money to be made by not curing things, just pointing out the obvious. BF666 BF. Yep. Pink and green haired man hating. They're human haters. I believe they hate everyone. I really, really do. They hate everyone. It's scary as fuck. All right, let's go. Go on. But I don't want to go on Twitter. Why is it?
Let's be honest. If women left work and went back into the home, you would need less health care because you'd actually have the mother caring about what the kids eat.
Oh my God. You're just misogyny.
We have a whole generation of people that don't know how to cook, that don't know proper nutrition because the mom, instead of being at home, was busy teaching other kids, working in healthcare, working at the DMV.
Yeah, I always thought it was interesting that, say, you know, how low-paid teachers are, which is a fucking lie. You know, that low-paying teacher job, they put their kids in daycare, and essentially it works out to be zero net. But I got my career.
All right. Then teaching. Now you have the state teaching your kids where, again, if the mom was home, she could homeschool the kids.
But there's a reason, Pearl. There's a reason the government wants to get your kids into school as early as possible. Ding, 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 ding.
And you wouldn't need any of these industries. So
do you have any idea why that would be, Pearl? I think you do.
Point is, if women stopped working tomorrow, I think we would have an increase in efficiency, not a decrease. Not a decrease. Yep. And the problem is we have all these women that think they're doing more than they are because they're hot and they make money off of being hot and they're subsidized by the government. So yeah, ladies, we are not as special as we think we are. But, you know, could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video on your way out.
Oh, she's even got music and shit in the back. Well, here's the deal. Here's the dealio. If fembots, for example, were interested in equality, right, they would demand that male models get paid the same as female models. No. They only care when men make more than women, don't they? Yeah, it's so obvious. It's not a surprise anymore, people. Let's see. Aaron Holmes says, Hamster, didn't you know that these modern women don't think of men as you're right? You're absolutely, we are just basically tax mules. What can you do for me? If you're a man, You got to be able to do something for me, and I don't care about you. It's true. Hello, Hamster. Long time no see. David Jason is in the building. Hello. Eric Zombro says, Shinobi, he's better for that choice, sir. God bless. Okay, well. Shark Dentures says, geez, the comments are going fast. All right, guys. Shark Dentures, they would demand 50% of all college scholarships be for men. Well, if we did live in this evil patriarchy, why would women be allowed to go to college at all? Why would they be allowed to work? Why would there be equal rights? If we lived in this patriarchy designed just to benefit white men. Nah, it's too difficult. We don't want to talk about such things, do we? Nope. Anyway, link is in the description. 10:30. I'm out. We're probably going to do some streaming tomorrow. And on Independence Day, gentlemen, have a wonderful night. And the one or two ladies that show up, we shall see you. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.